The ancient Egypt that we know is a civilization that flourished in the Nile Valley of northeastern Africa from around 3100 BC to 30 BC. It is one of the most fascinating and enduring civilizations in human history, with achievements in art, architecture, engineering, religion, and more that still capture the imagination of people today. The story of ancient Egypt begins with the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt, which took place around 3100 BC under the rule of King Narmer. This event marked the beginning of the early dynastic period, which lasted until around 2686 BC. During this time, the rulers of Egypt built great tombs and monuments, including the Step Pyramid of Djoser at Saqqara, which is considered the oldest stone pyramid in the world. The Old Kingdom followed the early dynastic period, lasting from around 2686 BC to 2181 BC. This period is perhaps the most famous in Egyptian history, as it saw the construction of the Great Pyramids of Giza. These pyramids, built for the pharaohs Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure, remain some of the most impressive man-made structures in the world. They were built as tombs for the pharaohs, and were filled with treasure and precious objects. The Middle Kingdom followed the Old Kingdom, lasting from around 2055 BC to 1650 BC. During this time, the pharaohs became more concerned with the welfare of their subjects and built great public works such as irrigation systems and temples. The art and literature of the Middle Kingdom flourished, and some of the most famous works of Egyptian literature, such as the Tale of Sinai and the story of the shipwrecked sailor, were written during this time. The New Kingdom followed the Middle Kingdom, lasting from around 1550 BC to 1070 BC. This period saw the rise of some of Egypt's most famous pharaohs, including Hatshepsut, Thutmose III, Amenhotep III, Akhenaten, and Tutankhamun. During this time, Egypt became one of the most powerful empires in the world, conquering neighboring lands and expanding its influence. The final period of ancient Egypt was the Late Period, lasting from around 664 BC to 332 BC. During this time, Egypt was ruled by a series of foreign powers, including the Persians and the Greeks. Despite these invasions, Egypt continued to produce great art and architecture, and some of the most impressive temples and tombs were built during this period. Throughout its long history, ancient Egypt was governed by a complex system of religion and politics. The pharaoh was considered a divine ruler, with the power to communicate with the gods and control the forces of nature. The religion of ancient Egypt was polytheistic, with a pantheon of gods and goddesses who controlled different aspects of life. Ancient Egypt also made significant contributions to the fields of science, mathematics, and medicine. The Egyptians were skilled astronomers, and they developed a calendar based on the movement of the sun and the stars. They also developed a sophisticated system of mathematics, including the concept of zero and the use of fractions. In medicine, The Egyptians were skilled in treating injuries and illnesses, and they developed a wide range of remedies and treatments. In conclusion, ancient Egypt was one of the most remarkable civilizations in human history, with achievements in art, architecture, religion, science, and more that continue to inspire and fascinate people today. Its legacy lives on in the great temples and tombs that still stand in the Egyptian desert, as well as in the many artifacts and treasures that have been uncovered by archaeologists over the years.